What up, everybody? This is Carlos, the Texas Squeegee, and we're back. All right, so today we got a lot of cars in the schedule. We kind of overbooked it just a little bit, but we have a world-class tint shop, world-class installers right over there. We're gonna push these guys to the limit today. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. Hopefully we get this done, because if they don't, we got a problem with the Texas Squeegee, and they don't want to hear from that guy. So let's get to it.
This is why I'm doing this right here. This is why I'm doing this, just to confirm. Basically, on the just in case somebody accidentally closes the doors, because these windows can go further up and they'll cross the boundary of gasket to window. Somebody closes the door, they don't realize that tape is there. Boom, it can scratch the gasket, potentially break the window, worst case scenario.
Got this thing laid out right here, and this is gonna be my secret weapon when I go up against a crew on Tinter Battles 2021. Watch, this is why I like to do this one. Boom. Gotta get a little bit of some details. A little bit of some John, it's pretty much ready to go. Mean Machine Dean Mitchell, I got you coming up this competition, Tinter Battles 2021.
I mean, I don't mind. I was gonna do that one too.
Shit,
y'all forgot about that one.
This dude's taking on everything today. This is, Pete is the, I don't know, what are you, Pete? He's a power squeegee. Pete's a power squeegee.
As they always say, the devil is in the details, so we gotta make sure this is pristine.
Dirt likes to travel from the top down because of gravity. So if I start sticking the film up there and I start moving it everywhere, it's just a potential risk. But see how it's like this, it's not rubbing on anything up here. Once I got my bottoms in place, then I just get this up to that top. Next thing is just pretty much the squeegee right here. This is why this one's has become like one of my favorite squeegees to use. It's so smooth. But depending on the angle that you use it, you can actually put a lot more pressure behind it, and this one won't scratch it either. But I can just move around with it everywhere, as opposed to something like this. This, I know, it's a little bit slower because it's bulkier. This just fits right in your hand, and it just goes anywhere that you want it to go. That's when I saw it, I'm like, okay, that's just a heat shrink imprint. It's just this little bit right here is gonna show up as a white mark. Before you roll it up, you grip it and you move it around. Since we put out the top work, it's good enough probably for most people, but not for us. So Pete's gonna give it another shot.
As your producer, you were way too nice on Pete. I need you to get a little more aggressive for the cameras.
All right, Pete, you f***ed up, man. Get the f*** out of here. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty close. Just if it wasn't for this little thing, I would have let it go.
I liked it. They liked it, but I want to get 5 stars or reviews. I want to be a little bit better. You know what I mean? Slippery slopes. You let one thing pass, you eventually just you stay on that level. We're not on that. Mentally, we're not.
All right, so they're both using the heat guns, so that leaves me to use the torch. All right, so I'm using the torch on the windshield right now because both of them are using our only 2 heat guns. The benefit of having this over heat gun is that it puts out more heat, so you can shrink the windshields faster, and it looks cool.
All right, so right now we got the windshield already shrunk, cut out, and it's pretty much ready to go on. So what's next on the line is we have to take off all the stickers. We do have a parking sticker that they want to preserve, so we're gonna take that off, and I'm gonna show you exactly how we put it back on the windshield so that, you know, you don't have any glue left over, or you can even move it around as much as you want and not have any damage done to the tint. So let's check it out. So what we do, we heat up the general area with the sticker. That way some of that glue can get loosened up and we can remove the sticker in one entire piece. Just warm it up, makes it super easy to take off. So. All right, so right here we have the sticker shield, which is a clear non-adhesive liner. So basically we just put any registration or sticker that we're gonna use, we lay it over the liner, and then we cut out the outline and we can just basically slap it onto the windshield. All right, so now that we've just finished up the windshield, we're gonna put all the stickers back on. So we have this one already on a sticker shield. And the cool thing about these is that you can pretty much put them anywhere you want. It'll tack onto the windshield and it will not leave any residue whatsoever. Probably one of the coolest products you can get for your windshield. It's so easy to use and it's such a blessing to have.
What's up, David?
What's going on, man?
It's David from Heaven's Evans.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's a savior of port tinting on the third day the film was cured. So,
My name is David Evans, and I've actually just been tinting a little bit over 5 years this last December. I absolutely love cars, and tinting just kind of came into it, and it really completes the look. You know, with the tint, it just finalizes the way your ride looks. And I got an opportunity once a long time ago, and now here I am. I love the fact that there's always new films, new techniques, new people to show you new things, so it never gets old, you know?
all right, so we got already done with these two. We're gonna send them out, get the Model Y back in here, and then keep going. All right, so this one's the one that's up next, Tesla Model Y, and this one is actually gonna get a curb rash. So this actually happens a lot with Teslas. You get them up by that curve, boom, it just does it. It's a very common issue. However, we wanna check with the customer before, so actually I'm gonna put this up on the TintWiz app. And what we're gonna do here, so once I get a picture, I'm gonna send it over to my receptionist. She's gonna check with the customer. Now, this one right here is gonna get a full ceramic, it's XR Plus XPEL, which is like the top of the line premium type of tint. It's getting on the 4 doors, rear glass, full front windshield, and the entire like sunroof. This is like the biggest sunroof they make on cars. Not really a job that I like doing because it's just, they're so big and the curve is just, it's a complex piece of glass. But I know the perfect guy for this one. I think I know who's gonna come and do this, and we're gonna get the Texas Squeegee to come out, so let's go get him. All right, Tesla Model Y, you wanna come up here and bring your little black wheels with your wide seats and your oversized sunroof? Well, the Texas Squeegee's gotta say this, because if you're gonna think you're gonna come in and trip me up by wanting me to get a 2 or 3 piece, the only 2 or 3 piece I get is with the combo and a diet water. So the Texas Squeegee's gonna say this, we're gonna get this 1 piece, and it's gonna come out whether you like it or not. And if you ain't down with that, you can go tint yourself. Let's get it. David from Heaven Evans?
Yeah.
You want to partner up with the Texas Squeegee and knock this one out?
Let's do it.
Let's go. This laptop is taking too damn long. Raffy, you better get your thing cutting, son. I ain't gotta sit here all day.
I've been working here for a pretty long time, and like even I get a little bit intimidated by the Texas Squeegee. I mean, have you heard some of the things he says? Squeegee that, go tint yourself. I mean, you know, like that's just all around pretty intimidating. And I work here, so like, how do you think they feel? The people.
Son, are you having a few specks to chisel out with the Texas Squeegee? Nah, it doesn't matter right now. Now I'm seeing you sitting here looking at you with your little shirt saying XPEL. Where's the Texas Squeegee shirt that the shop ordered for the rest of us? Yeah, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, you're gonna keep your little tools out of my tool pouch and we ain't gonna have no specs to chisel out. And if you ain't down with that, you can go tint yourself. Squeegee that. So basically, partnering up with David from Heavens Evans, going one-on-one with the tinted one, the Texas Squeegee, we were able to lay this out in one single piece. Now, David, you're a solid installer. Pleasure working with you. Just keep your tools out of my tool pouch and we won't have any specs to chisel out with the Texas Squeegee. Is that understood? It doesn't matter. Now, the Texas Squeegee is gonna be taking off right now. And if you ain't down with it, you can go tint yourself.
All right, so we still have a Honda Civic and a Dodge Ram that are coming in later, so we got to get this one out so we can get space and room for the rest of them.
So keep that going.
We got some merch, some gifts from Tint Whiz. Towel. Oh, we got a hoodie. Oh, we got the white hoodie. Shirt. You rocking that shirt. These right here are pretty cool though. These. Shout out to Tint Whiz and Mike Nord, Heineken Mike. These squeegees right there have become one of my favorite ones, one of my favorite go-tos. They're very soft, very nimble. So now, one of the things that he sent us actually, this is a custom merch that Tint Whiz made for us, is these hats right here. He said that he was gonna be sending them out there. We finally got them. So right here, this is a pretty cool thing. So this is professionally powered to be the best Tint Whiz in combination with Texas Tint Masters. And if you haven't seen a better duo than that, this is like the peanut butter and jelly of the tint industry. This one has the gray, so slightly a little bit different. Thank you very much, Tint Whiz. Thank you very much for getting these made for us, man. This is really, really cool. Seeing the Tint Whiz app with the Texas Tint Masters and getting this sent out is pretty cool. I know that he's gonna be sending these out to a lot of other people, so if you get one, please post it, share it, tag us. We'd love to see where these are gonna end up. It really, really means a lot, especially to us here at the staff, especially to me, that the Tint Whiz is going out of his way to get these made and sending these out to some of our friends out there that really mean a lot to us. So get it, post it, tag it, let us know. And thank Tint Whiz. Thank you very much. You guys, you are revolutionizing the industry, both as a person and as the app. So thank you very much.
All right, so the truck rescheduled. They couldn't make it today, so we're gonna just get it done another day. So we have a little bit extra time to get these done, so good news. All right, so we got this Honda Civic hatchback right here. It's a pretty straightforward car, just 4 doors and a rear glass, no small windows or anything like that. The 4 doors are super easy, just regular 4-door windows, roll downs, you know. But the back one right here, it's a little bit tricky. It's gonna take a little bit of work because we have this little spoiler right here, and under we still have some glass. And so when we're shrinking it, you have to be really meticulous and careful to at least shrink the entire piece, get everything, you know, nice and in shape. So it's gonna take a little bit of work, but nothing that the Texas Tint Masters can't handle, so.
The glass actually comes underneath it right there, and there is a way that you can take off the spoiler, but I'm not a fan of taking things off, so I'm pretty sure in this case we're working harder, not smarter. But if anybody's got suggestions that is watching right now, suggestions for how to do these without having to remove the spoiler, dropping it down in the comment section below. It'll help us out and help anybody else watching as well. All right, so that concludes this episode here of the Texas Tint Masters reality show. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, drop your comments down in the section below. Please subscribe because this is an ongoing show. First of its kind in the industry. So this has been Pete, the Power Squeegee, Carlos, the Texas Squeegee, signing out, and we'll see you on the next one.
I got some real garbage in the mail tonight, guys. Watch this. Garbage! Yeah, baby.